Good morning, everyone, and welcome. I'm delighted to have you here today. Today, we will be exploring the important topic of quality audits in the pharmaceutical industry. My name is Dr. S.K. Singh, and I hold a PhD in this field. In this presentation, we'll cover key aspects of quality audits, their significance, and how they help ensure the highest standards in pharmaceutical manufacturing. So, let's get started and dive into this essential subject. Good manufacturing practice, or GMP, is a key part of quality assurance. It ensures that products are produced and controlled in a consistent and reliable way. This consistency is crucial because it helps maintain quality throughout the manufacturing process. To achieve this, we need clear descriptions of how work should be done, so everyone knows exactly what to do and how to do it. GMP specifically focuses on managing risks like cross-contamination and mix-ups. These risks are tricky because they can't always be caught just by testing the final product. Instead, the best way to control them is through a well-managed system of work that anticipates and addresses these issues up front. This means designing our quality checking systems with these risks in mind. We need to set up procedures that help us detect if any errors happen along the way. The goal is to prevent problems before they occur and catch any that do. Now, the objectives of GMP audits are to clearly define what activities and requirements are involved. They help us understand the roles and benefits of these audits within a food safety management system. And of course, they guide us on how to plan, perform, and monitor GMP audits effectively, ensuring continuous improvement and safety in our processes. Now, let's talk about the roles of an audit in the context of food safety management. Audits serve as a powerful tool to measure how effective the entire food safety management system really is. They help us see whether the system is working as it should and identify areas that might need improvement. One of the key functions is to evaluate the manufacturer's compliance with good manufacturing practices, or GMP. This evaluation covers all aspects related to production and quality control, ensuring that every step aligns with established standards. Audits also play a crucial role in detecting any shortcomings in how GMP is implemented. If something isn't being done correctly, the audit will highlight it. This is essential because it allows us to address issues before they become bigger problems. Finally, audits don't just point out what's wrong, they also provide recommendations. Based on what's found, we can suggest the necessary corrective and preventive actions. This way, we can continually improve our processes and ensure the safety and quality of our food products. In essence, audits are an integral part of maintaining a robust food safety system, helping us stay compliant, identify gaps, and improve proactively. Let's talk about ensuring that the GMP audit plan covers all the necessary areas, and that it does so at the required frequency. It's crucial that our audits are comprehensive and regular to maintain high standards. The GMP audit should include all points related to several key modules. These are personal hygiene, because the health and cleanliness of our staff directly impact product safety. Then, cleaning and sanitation, which is vital to prevent contamination. Pest control is another critical area, ensuring our facilities are free from pests that could compromise quality. Premises also need regular review, covering the condition and cleanliness of the manufacturing environment. Production processes should be checked thoroughly to ensure they meet all GMP requirements. And finally, quality control, to validate that our testing and inspection activities are effective and compliant. Additionally, it's important that we review the corrective actions agreed upon during the last audit. This follow-up helps us verify that issues have been addressed properly and that improvements are sustained over time. When we talk about the scope of the GMP audit, we're essentially defining what areas and points are to be examined. This scope ensures that nothing is overlooked and that our audits are aligned with our quality and compliance goals. Overall, the scope helps us maintain a consistent and thorough approach, which supports the broader theme of continuous improvement and adherence to GMP standards. Let's take a moment to review the key points from our summary of good manufacturing practices, or GMP. First, GMP is all about ensuring that products are consistently produced and controlled according to quality standards. It's the foundation of reliable and safe manufacturing processes. Next, GMP covers a wide range of aspects, including proper hygiene, validated processes, and accurate documentation. These elements work together to prevent contamination, errors, and deviations that could compromise product quality. It's also important to remember that GMP isn't just a set of rules. It's a mindset that emphasizes continuous improvement and accountability at every step. This approach helps us maintain trust with customers and regulators alike. Finally, connecting this to our overall theme, GMP serves as the backbone of our commitment to quality and safety. It's what enables us to deliver products that meet expectations and ensure the well-being of end users. When we talk about good manufacturing practices, we're focusing on the part of quality assurance that makes sure our products are consistently produced and controlled to meet the appropriate quality standards for their intended use. One of the main goals here is to minimize risks, such as cross-contamination and mix-ups, which can seriously affect product safety and efficacy. It's crucial that we keep traceability in mind, making sure that every product or material can be traced back to its original source. This traceability helps us identify and address issues quickly if they arise. It's important to remember that product testing alone isn't enough to guarantee quality. Instead, we should aim to build quality into the product from the very beginning, during the manufacturing process. This approach ensures that quality isn't just checked at the end, but is an integral part of how we work. Another key point is that production and quality control functions should operate independently. This independence helps prevent conflicts of interest and ensures an objective assessment of quality. Finally, all manufacturing processes need to be clearly defined and systematically reviewed. By doing this, we ensure consistency, continuous improvement, and compliance with good manufacturing practices. This comprehensive approach is essential to delivering safe, high-quality products to consumers. Let's now look at the essential facilities and resources that are required for good manufacturing practices. First, having adequate, qualified, and well-trained personnel is crucial. The right people, with the right skills, ensure that every step is performed correctly and safely. Next, suitable premises and sufficient space are necessary to prevent contamination and facilitate smooth operations. The location of your facility also plays a role. Being in a suitable area can impact security, access, and overall efficiency. Good personal hygiene and proper sanitation are fundamental to prevent contamination and maintain product quality. Equipping the facility with suitable equipment and reliable services supports consistent manufacturing standards. All these elements together form the backbone of a compliant and efficient operation. Moving on, clear and unambiguous manufacturing processes are vital. They provide consistency and clarity, reducing the risk of errors. A good documentation system ensures that every step, every batch, is traceable, crucial for accountability and quality control. Proper storage and transportation methods protect the product integrity from start to finish. Conducting systematic internal quality audits helps identify issues early, allowing for continuous improvement. A proper product recall system is essential for swiftly addressing any safety concerns, minimizing risks to consumers. Handling complaints correctly not only resolves issues, but also builds trust. And finally, implementing comprehensive corrective and preventive actions ensures that problems are addressed thoroughly and prevented in the future. All of these elements, facilities, resources, processes, and systems, are interconnected and vital for maintaining the highest standards in manufacturing. They collectively support the overall goal of delivering safe, effective, and high-quality products to the market. Let's talk about quality control, or QC, and how it fits within good manufacturing practice, or GMP. QC is a crucial part of GMP because it's responsible for ensuring the quality of our products through sampling, setting specifications, and conducting tests. It's important that every manufacturer has a dedicated QC department to handle these tasks properly. The QC department should be led by someone who is appropriately qualified and experienced to make sure they have the expertise needed to oversee testing and quality assurance effectively. To maintain objectivity, the QC team must be independent from production and other departments, so their assessments remain unbiased. One of their key roles is to make sure that all necessary and relevant tests are actually carried out. No product or material should be released for sale or supply until its quality has been thoroughly evaluated and judged to be satisfactory. This helps us prevent any substandard products from reaching our customers. Furthermore, QC must have adequate facilities, trained personnel, and approved procedures in place for sampling, inspecting, and testing. When applicable, they should also monitor the environment to ensure the testing conditions are appropriate. Sampling should be performed by trained QC personnel, and testing must follow approved methods to guarantee accuracy and consistency. It's also vital that all test results and QC activities are well documented in records, and any failures are properly investigated. This documentation supports traceability and continuous improvement. In summary, QC is integral to GMP because it helps us maintain high-quality standards through rigorous testing, proper documentation, and independence from other departments. This ensures that only products meeting our quality specifications are released, ultimately safeguarding patient health and maintaining trust in our products. Now, let's review what QC should cover to ensure product quality. First, sampling is essential. It allows us to test representative portions of our batches to confirm they meet our standards. Specification checks are equally important, making sure ingredients and finished products comply with regulatory and internal standards. Testing is the core activity where we verify that everything meets the required quality parameters. Release procedures involve a series of steps to authorize the release of batches, typically requiring approval from an authorized person. Recalls and handling of complaints are critical parts of our quality system, helping us identify and address issues promptly. Decision-making in all quality matters ensures we maintain high standards and act decisively when problems arise. Defining product quality is fundamental. It encompasses meeting specifications, safety, efficacy, and consistency. Laboratory operations support all these activities through proper testing, documentation, and calibration. Release authorization is the formal approval process before products reach the market. Investigation and reporting come into play when deviations occur, helping us understand root causes and prevent recurrence. Another key point is ensuring ingredients comply with regulatory specifications, including their grade, composition, and strength. We also review and evaluate production documentation to verify everything was carried out correctly. Assessing process deviations allows us to identify issues early and implement corrective actions. The release of batches by an authorized person acts as our final checkpoint before products are distributed. Additionally, maintaining sufficient reference samples of starting materials and finished products is crucial for ongoing quality verification and future investigations. Beyond these core activities, QC has other vital duties. Establishing clear QC procedures ensures consistency across operations. Managing reference standards keeps our testing reliable. Ensuring correct labeling prevents errors in distribution. Stability testing, when applicable, confirms product shelf life and storage conditions. Handling complaint investigations and environmental monitoring further supports our commitment to quality and compliance. All these activities collectively uphold our quality control system, ensuring that we deliver safe, effective, and consistent products every time. Let's talk about a critical aspect of success, building a quality relationship. When we say quality, we're emphasizing the importance of genuine, meaningful connections. These relationships are based on trust, open communication, and mutual respect. They serve as the foundation for collaboration, problem-solving, and growth. A strong relationship doesn't happen overnight. It requires consistent effort and authentic engagement. When we prioritize quality in our relationships, we're more likely to foster an environment of support and understanding. This ties directly into our overall theme of effective interaction and leadership. Because whether we're working with colleagues, clients, or stakeholders, the quality of these relationships can significantly impact our outcomes. So remember, investing time and effort into building and maintaining quality relationships isn't just beneficial, it's essential for long-term success. On this slide, we see that the GMP audit helps us understand the hygiene standard of the area, which is crucial for maintaining food safety. It also helps us identify the root causes of problems and plan both corrective and preventive actions, complete with timelines to ensure accountability. By doing this, we can achieve a better allocation of resources, making sure everything is used efficiently. Additionally, GMP audits allow us to avoid potentially significant food safety risks before they escalate. They also give us insight into what auditors are specifically looking for, helping us prepare better and improve continuously. Now, when we talk about the key principles of GMP audits, two approaches are essential: being independent and using an evidence-based approach. It's important that all audit activities are reviewed by an independent party to maintain objectivity. We should also incorporate a self-appraisal system, have a solid sampling plan, and a tracking system in place. Transparency and openness are also key. Audits should be conducted in a constructive and effective manner, encouraging honest feedback and improvement. When conducting an audit, start with basic questions about the quality system, ask what's in place, why it's there, how it operates, who's responsible, where it's implemented, and when it's happening. These questions help us thoroughly assess the system. The main benefits of GMP audits include ensuring compliance with standards, preventing hazards, and fostering a culture of continuous improvement. Overall, these audits are vital tools to safeguard food safety, optimize resources, and strengthen our quality systems. When engaging in an audit, it's crucial to keep a positive and professional attitude. Don't judge or embellish, stick to the facts and avoid making assumptions. Be attentive and listen carefully, because inattentiveness can lead to misunderstandings. Speak clearly and avoid talking excessively, which can overwhelm or confuse the auditee. When asking questions, phrase yes or no questions carefully. This helps in getting precise answers. It's also important not to display any attitude or to argue or criticize unnecessarily. Instead, focus on answering questions clearly and directly. When you need to clarify, do so without hesitation. Stop talking if needed, and take a moment to calm the situation. Focus on listening, removing distractions, and showing empathy. Patience is key. Hold your temper and stay composed throughout the process. When questioning, always be humble. Approach the conversation with respect and openness. Remember, listening is one of the most powerful tools in auditing. By actively listening, you gather better insights and build trust. Overall, these techniques help create a smooth, respectful, and effective audit experience for everyone involved. When it comes to guiding the audit, it's important to remember that volunteers play a key role. Be sure to share any relevant information about the processes or systems you're familiar with. If you notice any deficiencies or difficulties, don't hesitate to report them. Honesty, openness, and cooperation are essential throughout the process. Make sure to help identify the underlying causes of any issues you come across. If you're unsure about something, always ask the auditor for clarification. It's better to be clear than to make assumptions. Keep in mind that auditing is a positive process aimed at improvement, not fault-finding, so approach it with that mindset. Documentation is also crucial. Be sure to keep records of what is observed and discussed. Before the audit begins, the auditor should review the relevant documentation. This includes the quality system documentation, corrective and preventive actions, and any previous audit findings. During the audit, the auditor needs to see tangible evidence that processes are being followed as per established procedures and policies. This means observing actual work, reviewing records, and verifying compliance. Overall, think of this guidance as a way to ensure the audit is thorough, constructive, and aligned with the goal of continuous improvement. For further support, please don't hesitate to reach out to us. We're here to help and ensure you have all the resources you need. Thank you so much for your time and attention today. We really appreciate your engagement and interest. Remember, if you have any questions or need any assistance moving forward, just get in touch. Thanks again, and have a great day.